Yeah. You already know that it's evident. You're rocking with Ease God and of Fifth Element. Probably should run for president. The Black Wolf walk in the woods, feel like the Revenant. I had to embellish it. MC on the beat, like OT from the D. Just pass me the rock, I'ma pull it up from the 3. I see strange things like 11. And when I'm on the mic, I get them hype like DJ 7 or DJ Slim in Hollywood like I'm Boog. They know I'm the one. Man, the knowledge come from the dreads. This X-ray son, peace, love, and unity. You gotta give it your best. And you say that you got them bars, but we gon' give them a test. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ain't say it right, please say it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yo, 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 yo. What up, though, man? Y'all know what time it is, man. Another episode of Fifth Element Hip Hop. We represent hip hop in its truest form. That's peace, love, unity, and having fun. And like always, man, we always got some special guests in the building. But before we go ahead and get into that, let me go ahead and introduce my co-host. Y'all know him by Ray Son, but around here we be like Ramon.
What up? What up? What up? New week, no smut on our name.
Last time that I checked.
Let's get it, man. No Diddy.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and sitting to the right of me, man, is your DJ's favorite DJ. You know what I mean? This man been killing the game for years, man. Go ahead and give it up for the one and only Bland Glide, DJ Slim. What up, though?
Peace, peace, peace. Today's mathematics is Wisdom Cipher, y'all. Wisdom Cipher.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah.
And sitting in the back, you know what I mean, in the cut like a shake, because one man Hollywood Bug is over there playing with the Raiders.
Okay, baby. You did.
We got the one and only Smooth K, you know what I mean? This 2 weeks in a row.
What
Smooth
up, man?
here.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm trying to catch back up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get back right, but nah, man. I'm just here, man, just supporting my people, supporting who I am, and you know what I'm saying? What we do, baby.
Look, man, I'm like, yo, he got drug dealer rings on his hand right now. You know
what I'm saying? You gotta keep the nuggets with you, man, all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Erica Badu say the, you know what I'm saying, the unk, you know what I'm saying? It's the F, man.
Key
the
to
F
life.
is out. You know what I'm saying?
I see you and shit, man. I see you. I see you. You shimmering B.
Yeah. Penny fool.
You know what I'm saying? And we ain't even gonna waste no time. We gonna introduce our guest in the building today. I'm like, yo, this man was introduced to me by my cuz all the way out in the D. All the way to Las Vegas, hit me and was like, yo, do you know about this guy? And I looked him up and was like, what? I was like, I definitely should know about him. I'm like, he been out here killing the game, producing for people like Skilla Baby, Sada Baby, Cash Doll. I'm like, this man got credits. Right. You feel me? And I'm like, yo, his name is floating around the D like crazy. And the D is the hottest hip hop spot going on in music right now, you know what I mean? When it comes to the rap pumping out some real killer music.
We on our way though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vegas is on his way. And I love that we got this connection, this bridge. Right. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and give it up for the one and only KNOX. What up, though?
What up?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Man, thank you for coming up here, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm like, yo, so I don't know if you watched the show before.
Oh, yeah.
But if you seen the show, this is how we do. Right now, Ray Son's going to go into his Ray Son report. We're going to talk about things that's going on across the country, things that's going on locally, and anything that's pertaining with hip-hop. And we're going to have some conversation. So jump on in, say what you got to say, and we're going to have some good times right here. Raymo, what you got?
All right, so shit, you know how we start out. We start out with a video of the week, and every week I've been saying I can't find a video. You know what I'm saying? I can't find the right content that I want for us to listen to or for the city to put out there. So I dug back in the crates for this one, went back a couple years, pulled up something from Dolomite. It's called Blaxploitation.
The revolution will be televised, so strap your boots up. I'm ready for Trump Illuminati and the Ku Klux. And if the feds listen in, I give 2 fucks. Your cotton picker lies kill leaders, so tie the noose up.
This is right for the climate.
Fuck
right
David
now.
Duke and the KKK. Them white sheets can turn red from the AK spray. Hold up. Excuse me for my vulgar approach, but see, my ancestors hung by their throats and had to fight for their votes. Donald Trump show a lack of respect, grabbing pussies of the opposite sex. But you don't hear me though. Politicians lie. Do they live with regrets? All they see is green and white like they play for the Jets. Well, I'ma exercise my rights, use my freedom of speech, and pray the Lord hear my words so we can get them impeached. It's real music for your ears, but you don't hear me though. Real hip hop is not played on the radio.
Blindfolded by the media to object our views. Same reason, brainwashed kids are shooting up schools. They still in our culture, you better beware. Changing the pigment of the skin, now they dreading their hair. They wearing do-rags, now they braiding their hair. But when we marching for our rights, I don't see them nowhere. Oh yeah. Fox spreading lies, fuck Paris Denard. New rappers false flag and 6ix9ine is a fraud. Shit. We need to save Kanye. Houseway with a MAGA hat reporting live from the sunken place. Lines being crossed, I'm delaying the sequel. Corrupt situations to empower my people. We organize and demonstrate because we seek change. We'll resist, my nigga, until we get change. Real bars for your soul, but you don't hear me though. Real hip hop is not played on the radio. King.
There we go.
Okay, Dula.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah, perfect time. Perfect time to play that video. That's a perfect time to play this video right now.
He's the doula for that one right
Yeah, that was
You know what I'm
hard.
saying?
Right.
I'm fucking with
Just
Word.
needed something different,
Salute.
man. You know what I mean?
Salute.
Yeah, man, we need something to address this bullshit that's going on right
yeah.
now.
Real
around
hip hop ain't played on the
country,
radio.
man. The country is
Party
going crazy.
is over.
Next week we will be back with some ass shaking, some titties wiggling, all that good shit. But for this week we can win with
Titties wiggling.
Yeah, all of that.
We know we love some wiggling titties.
All right. So let's go.
I ain't mad.
Let's jump into some Vegas sports real quick because our team's been doing their thing. So Quan,
Okay.
pull that up. Aja Wilson,
Okay.
she's been breaking records. So this season, her stats: she's first in blocks, first in rebounds, first in defensive win shares, third in steals, first in points per game, first in field goals made, first in win shares, first in offense rating, and first in player efficiency rating. So man,
She's
she's just broke the season record with 1,000 points.
1,000 points. She going for GOAT status.
and rebounds.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
she's just
Yeah, she going for GOAT status. I'm like, yo, she gonna be like, like the WNBA GOAT, like the one that everybody go to.
the
be
Michael
like,
Jordan.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, everybody be like, yo, man, but Asia. You know what I mean? That's gonna be the caveat to every conversation. But Asia,
Right.
You want everything.
straight up.
You fuck with WNBA?
Yeah, when I was just out here with Sada Baby at the studio, we was at Hitman's, and KB showed up. She brought him a finals jersey, and she let me, hold the ring and shit. I got a video on my page on Instagram.
Oh, okay. That's what I was
That's
first time
dope.
seeing.
Yeah,
That's
I
tight.
with the WNBA for sure. Like,
Nice.
I'm happy for them, what they got going on right now, and with Caitlyn and Angel, going crazy and making everybody actually be involved and
Right.
get the money that that they've been fighting for.
Right.
So
Right.
with y'all want more money, we need more views. Of course, that's just how if you really look at it.
Already.
And everybody tapping in now. You got like I said, you got Caitlyn. She's like female Steph Curry. Like
She going
for real,
crazy
she just
right now.
throwing that thing up there and,
And
it
it's
just
just
falls.
dropping, right?
You know what I
I've
mean?
been watching her shoot. I'm like, damn.
On everything, and then Angel, she got all the damn rebounds.
Right.
Like,
Doubles crazy.
man,
Yeah,
she going crazy. So they both have their stamp in the league right now, and I'm happy for them, and I'm here to see the long run and what's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
I'm like, man,
See that good old three-peat.
yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what we trying. We
bring
trying to
another
bring
one
that
back on
Bring it back.
everything.
Shout out East Guy, man. You got to make a third song, man.
Straight up.
Straight up.
And then UNLV, man, they made the coaches poll in the top 25 teams.
Yeah.
So
UNLV?
what are they? 2-0? I think 3-0. 3-0.
3-0.
And it's the first time they've ever been ranked. The whole time that the damn I'm saying UNLV football has been going.
Dang,
So,
since the beginning of the
I think
program.
since 1948 or something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it is not the football team is not the Running Rebels. It's just the Rebels.
It's just a rap.
It's just the Rebels. People been calling them the Running Rebels. The baseball team. You know what the baseball team is? The Hustling Reb. Yeah. So it's the Rebels, the Running Rebels, and the Hustling Rebels.
Oh shit! I didn't even know. I thought it was all running ready. I thought it was a blanket thing. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, let me not fuck that shit up if I meet one of the other players.
Now, UNLV basketball was running Rebels when
Right.
Tarkanian was there, and they were just fast breaking all the time. They started
Right.
calling them the running Rebels, and they just took on that name. But the football team sucks so bad, no one talked about them. So you just say they're the runner.
Well, shit, at least they was getting some love from the football, from the basketball,
Right.
the overflow of the basketball team.
Right. And then shout out to the Raiders, man. I don't know if y'all watch football, but they beat the Baltimore Ravens. They came back in that fourth quarter. And I was like,
Raiders.
good shit.
You said you
You mad? Like, it's a home team for sure, but I got a fantasy going, and I got Lamar in my fantasy.
Okay.
So I was like, come on, Lamar. Like, you needed some, but I mean, it's all good, man. Like I said, it's still a win for me, regardless.
Right.
Definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
And we play the Panthers this weekend, so.
going?
Okay, dope.
All right.
Shit,
Dope.
yeah, you know what I mean?
What we used to say, well, how about those Raiders?
How about them Raiders? Yeah, for real. All right, pull up number 3, Quan. The most NFL players, high school, that comes out of high school. If you see that, Las Vegas is number 2
Yeah, man.
in
Shit,
the country.
Man, look, Las Vegas be going crazy. I thought Texas would have been number 1,
Me too.
to be honest, because Texas be, you know what I mean, going crazy. But I know that a lot of players, they bring a lot of players from other cities out here.
Oh yeah.
And then they'll come from here, you know what I mean, and go to wherever, league and stuff. Ain't that how that move?
Yeah, Gorman buys a lot of players.
Right.
They
So,
always been doing
Yeah.
that.
A lot of players coming from Gorman. Then you got some other players. Just our schools in general have been producing other players too. So it's been pretty dope.
Yeah. Speaking of
Romaduze, who plays for the Bears, rookie, he's from out here. So that's been a big deal. A lot of rookies actually are from Vegas this year.
Nice.
Speaking of football, man, big shout out to Messiah out there in Texas, man. My son and the Texas Wolves, man. They games be on YouTube, man. I get to watch little man.
He doing
Caught
his
the
thing?
extra point, man. You know what I'm saying? The other day, man. He out there doing his thing, man.
Messiah
Going
getting
both
it.
ways too. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Early.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? We got to make sure them pauses is in place,
Yeah,
man.
that was a
Gotta
big
make sure the
pause.
pause
We
is
don't
in
really
place.
play that game, but that was crazy.
You know, being in this Diddy
He
climate,
plays
we got-
corner and wide receiver.
Right.
Corner and wide receiver.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah, the Diddy language now is COVID, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you gotta
you
protect
say, you
yourself.
say one tiny thing. Hey, pause, bro.
Straight up.
Hey.
Right.
All right, number 4 on there. I don't know if y'all
Watch
watch UFC. I was watching a lot of sports this weekend.
Somebody told him to look
Right, they said Terrence Crawford looked like they called him Kendrick Lamar.
Come on, that's so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous.
That's so
That
right.
man look nothing like Kendrick
At
Lamar.
all.
Hey, he did. Kendrick
And
did
I
use
was
the
like,
bar though. He did use the
rolling
bar.
You know what's worse is Dana White
Go ahead. Yep.
said, "Well, they do kind of
They
look
kinda-
alike."
yeah.
In the post-match.
That's crazy.
Like, Dana, stop it, bro.
What is
Stop
it, the
it.
braids? It's
Right.
definitely
Is it
the
the
braids. It's definitely just the braids, bro.
Oh,
man.
shit. They do got the same type braids, though. Jesus.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just the braids, bro. That's it. It can't be nothing else. It cannot be nothing else.
Oh, shit. And then 4B, Quan.
That's crazy, bro. No.
Why you doing it like that?
No. Damn. For real, damn. Like, oh my God.
Hey, that's appropriate title too. Damn.
For real. Like, straight up.
Ja.
Oh, boy.
Real.
Big jaw.
They did it.
All right, 5 on there. The Washington Redskins, the family of the Blackfeet chief, won his image back in the NFL after the Redskins rebranded in 2022. What's y'all thoughts on that? Y'all think
Thank God.
they should go back to the Redskins?
Absolutely, man.
Don't
I'm
nobody
like,
love them damn Commander, man.
Yeah,
don't know
I
what
was
that
like,
is.
that shit's terrible.
I am a Redskins fan,
Mhm.
and my cousin used to play for them. That's why I like them, and for them to just change the name, and I guess like how I look at it sometimes is like that's when the world started getting real sensitive,
right.
and then because that was like the first thing for me. I'm seeing the name changes, and everything else just like a domino effect. It just started happening.
Yeah. I'm ready for them to change it back, man, because I just can't get used to saying the Washington Commanders.
Yeah.
I just can't get used to saying
And
it.
the
I'm like,
logo-
man,
Logo's just bland. It's
The
just-
Commanders, is it? Okay.
yeah.
I thought it was just blank for a
So
little
they
bit.
why did they change it?
The Washington team.
what was the
Because they
reasoning?
wanted to be they were sensitive to the climate that was the whole racism thing and saying things that
Like
might offend them.
stereotypical.
You know what I mean? You know,
He
like
was outraged white people though.
yeah, exactly. Outraged white
Because
Black
people.
people
most
taking it
Native
down.
Americans you talk to like knew the history and why they did it and were cool with it.
Right.
Okay.
See, And I'm like, man.
But it's supposed to be a derogatory remark too,
Right.
When you call someone a redskin. So I don't think it'll ever change because of that.
My thing is like, yo, I've never called a Native American a redskin because I didn't even know that was a thing. To be honest with you, like like most derogatory terms in America, they're a thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, but I've never used that term to describe a Native American. I didn't even know it was a derogatory term.
It was a football team. Man.
Exactly, it was a football team. If you ask me anything about a redskin, I'd be like, yo, who y'all talking about? Was it Robert Griffin? Yeah. Straight up, who we talking about?
Man, speaking of Redskins, just rest in peace to Sean Taylor, too. I don't know if y'all remember Sean Taylor.
One of the best safeties ever.
Yeah, hell yeah. He got killed in 2007. They ran up in his house.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That shit was crazy.
In Florida, so.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. 5A. We didn't talk about this last week.
Yeah,
but Tyreek Hill he didn't get arrested. He got assaulted a little bit, right?
And harassed.
The whole thing was he got pulled over on his way to the game, like close to the stadium. They pulled him out of the car, had him on the ground, and like assaulted him. My question is, what's y'all when you're getting pulled over by the police? What do you do? Do you
the procedure?
The procedure. Because he rolled his window back up. You know what I'm saying?
Never that. I'm like,
no reason.
No reason.
The procedure is definitely put your hands on the dash or through the steering wheel. You know what I mean? Make sure you have your ID and registration and all that ready so you don't have to reach anywhere out of sight for it. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, and you definitely roll your window down and, you know what I mean? Hit them with the yes sirs and no sirs.
Would any of y'all roll your window back up?
No.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm not even reaching for nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit could be a death sentence.
You know what I mean? I could understand his comfortability in being able to do so because I'm like, one, he's Tyreek Hill. Ain't nobody in Florida, I don't care what nationality you are, I don't know who this man is. I'm like, I don't know if you've ever been to another state jumping off a plane, but their football stars are the first thing you see when you jump off the plane. When you jump off the plane, you see a big billboard. I went to Dallas, big billboard of Dak Prescott. You know what I mean? I went to Arizona, big billboard of Larry Fitzgerald. Like, it was like you couldn't miss this dude. You would think these guys are the mayors of the city. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? And he's riding in a Lamborghini. This ain't your regular dude. You know what I mean? I understand it's Florida, so it might be a lot of Lamborghinis out there. But at the same time, I'm like, come on, bro. Yeah. I'm like, yo, you a cop. You can run this plate, so you know who this is. You see Tyreek Hill.
Now, see,
see Tyreek
you can
Hill.
run the plates and see who it is. Then,
you definitely can run the plates and know who it is. They tell you all that information. It pops up on the screen. Yeah. That's police 101. They run the plates. Boom. Who's it registered to? Tyreek Hill, do we got insurance? They already know. So when they ask you for insurance or whatever, they already know if you got insurance or not. They just about to see if you about to lie. You know what I mean? That's all it is. They know all of that, dude. I'm like, yo, don't let them fool you.
Car?
Exactly. Is this your car? Mother, you know whose car it is. You know it ain't mine. Or you know it's mine. You know I got insurance. Don't try to play me. And I'm like, they do all of that shit on purpose, bro. I'm like, man, that's a trick of the trade. So him harassing Tyreek Hill is ridiculous because it also shows your occupation too. You know what I mean? It also shows if it's updated. It shows all that information, bro. Your height, your weight, your weight,
you got
eye
too much
color,
police knowledge over there.
Yeah, man. Come on, bro. It show your job. That's crazy.
Look,
man.
I
ain't seen them pull up.
I'm like,
shit. I've been on the other side of it. But.
I know a few things about a few things. I'm just saying. It shows you all that.
Right.
That's wild work. Yo, they know where you work at?
Yeah, come on, man. I'm like, yo, all that shit is updated, man.
I ain't never heard of that one.
Man, look,
that was a new one.
Do a crime and see if they don't pull up on your ass. at your job. If you there, they coming to your job. They know where you work.
Imagine, bro.
They ain't got to do much to find that shit out.
Imagine, you get arrested and at your job.
Just don't roll up your windows, man. Ain't no way in hell I'll be rolling up no damn
Now,
window.
you know what I mean? For the average citizen, I would say don't roll up your window. But I do understand why Tyreek Hill would feel like he could have the privilege to do so.
That shit just pissed off the police officer. That's all that shit.
And it will piss off any police officer.
Yeah,
but that ain't the thing to do, man.
I'm like, man, but You know what I
Motherfuckers
mean?
is way too close to dying or going to jail just off some simple shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with the police. So,
But it reminds you of the climate of the country. It's like anytime you think that you've reached a level of success or status
Yeah, man,
to
you
where
still
you're
a nigga,
not
man.
gonna be harassed, they show exactly who you are and your place in this country. And that's the thing that everybody say. Like,
That's
man,
what he was trying to remind him.
Yeah, racism.
Yeah, he was definitely trying to remind his ass.
When people be
Shit.
like, man, racism ain't alive in America, whatever, I be like, you have situations like that, and you be like, man, come on, bro.
No, Wayne said he ain't never seen no racism. He
Yeah,
ain't
well,
never-
Wayne see a lot of drugs
But
too,
Wayne
so I'm like,
said-
I don't trust nothing that dude say. You know, when it comes to that, you know, like, yo,
yeah, I figure Wayne done had money since he's a youngin'. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, but Wayne is also from fucking New Orleans, where they damn near let the whole city die.
yeah.
But he was saved by the police officer, right?
Yeah, but they also almost let the whole city die when Katrina came. They was like, fuck them dudes. They just let them. They was living in the Superdome for how long?
That's crazy.
Straight
Long enough.
up.
And all types of shit was going on in there.
Exactly. I'm like, people had to migrate and call them refugees. And
They
shit.
definitely called him refugees.
Like, you know, fucking refugee from America.
All right, let's move right on. We're gonna go through this kind of fast. Number 5 on there. Batman to become the first superhero with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah,
How y'all
that
feel
shit-
about that?
Man, that shit.
Is that y'all
Word.
superhero?
Nah. He ain't my favorite superhero by far.
Who's your favorite?
Iron Man. Straight up.
Slim.
I don't really got one.
Yes,
I don't really got one. I ain't got one.
Knox,
man.
you got
I feel ashamed saying it, but the Hulk, man, how they did the Hulk on the last Avengers movie, man, that shit.
Yeah, they did doing bad, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? But
They
the Hulk
did.
was
right.
like, who
Yeah.
better than? That's how I felt, you know. And then Thanos come whooping his ass, like.
How you feel about Red
Black
Hulk?
Panther? Shit.
Yeah,
There we
all
go.
day. That's mine.
Black Panther.
There you go.
Seth, who you got?
Gotta go with Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Okay.
Okay. I like Miles.
Yeah.
How you feel about Red Hulk, bro? For Captain America 4.
I wanna see that shit because I just seen like little clips and trailers. Like nowadays, people make so much fake shit, so
Yeah.
it's like
True
kind of hard
that.
to
Right.
decipher
I hear
what's
you.
real and what ain't. But when I seen the Red Hulk shit, I'm like, yeah, if that really
Word.
go down, I'm there.
Word.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Word.
Quan, you got a favorite superhero?
I think Batman, just really because all the movies are so dope.
Mm.
Like I think he definitely got the best movies. But yeah, I was always a Batman fan growing up. Superman, you know.
I can't get past Batman's voice. That shit is so fucking irritating to me. Like when he be talking in his head.
He got to disguise himself.
But my thing is like this. I'm like,
to buy something like that, or like have Alfred whip that shit up. Like,
right. I'm just like, man, I'm like, dude, I'm like, you got to do that. You already walking around in a fucking bat cake. You know what I mean? Floating around. And now you talking like,
boy,
like,
wasting
man,
energy.
if I do in the real life, I'd be like, man, this nigga's a weirdo, bro. I'd be like, what's wrong with you?
So you're OG from the D, huh? You're
Right.
OG from the D, from the Fifth Element hip hop.
Right, exactly.
I will break your leg if you don't tell me where Oscorp is at.
So,
Like, man.
Not Oscorp, bro. You feel me? He's
Like,
crazy.
if you
It is a
talk
crazy
regular-
voice. It is a crazy voice. Then you take the mask off. It's like, oh yeah, yeah.
Exactly. You just have to take the mask off and now
That
you talk
is
regular.
right.
That shit
Suit on,
weak
waist
as
Take the
fuck,
mask off. It's
That's how
cool.
it be. All right, moving on. And hey, this is gonna start leading up to the main conversation.
Gotcha.
Number 7, Timbaland finally has a first look at the Notorious Big Tims. You know what I'm saying? Should have
Alright.
been out a long time
Them
ago.
motherfuckers look like some regular wheat. You know
So
what
they
I'm
got the
saying?
Biggie sign on the side of them.
Yeah, what is it? Yeah, like what's
Yeah,
the
what's
difference?
on the- I'm like, they look like
They
some
look the
regular
same to
wheats.
me.
I'm like,
You know, New York cats is real finicky about their Timbs, man.
right,
Yeah,
for
hell
real.
Yes.
I'm like, yo, you can't come with the ones without the double soles. You can't come with the ones
Yeah, man.
the slim shoe ones.
I'm
all of
a
them shit, they
Tim
like,
rocker.
nigga,
Y'all, how y'all feel about Timbos?
I fuck
Nah, I
with
used to
them.
rock them all the time.
Yeah.
for sure.
I love Tim's. I don't see the difference
Them up-
yet.
It's heavy as
I'm-
a
exactly, bro. You took the words out of my mouth. I was like, a nigga can't wear them shits all day. The motherfuckers heavy as fuck.
Man.
Yeah.
That's why the niggas' calves be so big in New York.
All right, number 8 on there. The Locks, man. The Locks. Money, Power, Respect is officially platinum after selling 1 million units.
Oh shit.
Song came out in 1998. I would have thought, once again, I would have thought this was platinum
already because
in 1999. I would have thought it went platinum.
Right, because it was played everywhere and it played often.
They the ones that got away, huh?
Yeah, for real.
They got
They
away
totally
from
know.
They dipped on the Diddy party.
Man,
Early.
and here we are, number 9.
Here we go.
Here we is.
Sean Diddy Combs placed on suicide watch while awaiting trial.
Makes sense.
Let's just talk about it. And 9A on there too.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm like, yo,
Accused of creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engaged in, attempted to engage in, among other crimes, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice.
Now that right there, right off the top though, created it or just was a part of it? Because like creating is that's
well, they always gonna say he the creator. One, I'm like, yo, they use the things that you have against you. So I'm like, yo, if you got $1 billion, they like, yo, you the main man. You the main man. You straight up. You made the most money, so you had to be the creator. You got to be the founder because
you had the most baby oil.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, crazy. The baby oil thing is
insane.
Fucking ridiculous.
Now I never thought I would hear the government saying freak off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
stressing it too.
Yeah,
stressing
for all these freak offs. Like,
it's like, yo,
it's
man,
crazy work, man.
Freak offs.
A freak off.
But like, does this make you think twice about the things they were saying about him being involved in like Biggie and Pac? Like, does it make you kind of be like, damn, he could be shit? Like,
definitely.
Well,
you know what I mean,
Definitely. I always felt like it was some kind of truth to it. I'm like, because here's the thing when it comes to that, man. People, of course, was looking for a check. But at the same time, it's multiple people saying the same thing, saying the exact, and like they saying the exact same story. It ain't even like they, you know what I mean, telling it from their version. It's like, nah, man, look, that nigga paid. He paid to have Tupac, you know what I mean? Right. He dropped a meal ticket. And it's the number one thing is it's the same number every single time. Like, cause you know, most of the time when people be like saying shit, they be like, man, I heard like it was like 100,000. Oh, I heard it was like whoop to whoop, 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 cause nobody really knows. Everybody's like, nah, man, it was well known. He dropped a meal ticket to have Pac and Suge offed. And I'm like, it could be, could not be.
Right.
But I'm like, man, that many people saying it, man. I'm like, yo, you might want to nip that in the bud.
It's just crazy. That is like one of the biggest fall from graces in hip hop history, right? I mean,
shit, it might be American history. Shit, to be honest with you. Besides Al Capone, I'm like, yo, that's the only one I can ever think of to where you was at the top of the top.
Nixon, you know what I'm saying?
Nixon,
Watergate.
Yeah, but Nixon ain't go to jail. He ain't go to jail.
Yeah, true that.
I'm like, this man is in jail from $1 billion to in jail.
Yeah,
and 50 million couldn't get you saved.
Right.
When you say 50 mil,
where in the world 50 million can't keep you out of jail?
In New York.
Exactly. That's the only place that shit can't keep you out of jail. Cause I'm like, 50 million right now, you go shoot a motherfucker in the middle of the street, your ass walking home. Straight up. Am I right?
Yeah, man. He got a lot of crazy allegations.
What's your thoughts on this whole Diddy situation, man?
Man, I don't know, man. Dude, he done. Like with the allegations, I mean, like court is, you innocent until proven guilty. Right. But you got the other slogans like it's not about if you did it or not. It's about what you can prove. So it get deep with that type of shit. But again, if everybody's saying the same shit and it's not looking too good, like same shit happened with R. Kelly.
Right. Yep.
You got everybody saying the same shit about R. Kelly.
Yep.
All these old videotapes of people saying and shit now. All these entertainers saying it. Now all of a sudden, she's coming to.
What's the little girl name that said she was saying this a long time ago?
Who? Jaguar Wright?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But I'm like, I have to take everything Jaguar Wright
you
says with a grain of salt because she says it with so much malice and anger in her heart. I'm like, man, is this for revenge or what? Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, some of that shit, some of that shit I haven't seen to be true. You know what I mean? Some of it, I was like, okay, well, you was close to it, so I seen it, whatever. But I'm like, some of it, you be like, man, I don't believe everything you're saying.
Man, yeah.
Like she said, Malik B was writing Black Thought's verses. I was like, ain't no way. No. I was like, ain't no fucking way. I would write a Black Thought
'cause
verse
Black
and
Thought
give
is
it
still
away.
crazy right now.
For real.
He's still crazy right
That's
now.
what I'm
so
saying.
like, who's writing it now?
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. I'm like, ain't no way I write a Black Thought verse and give it to Slim. I'm like, nigga, that's mine. Nigga, I'm keeping this bitch.
Whatever they did to Jaguar, right? They pissed her off.
Yeah, they
Boy, the whole
did. She was
industry
going
pissed
hard
her
on.
off.
Yeah, she be going hard on people, man.
Right. You know what I mean?
Let's just run through some of these memes real fast in here. Boom, 1,000 bottles of oil and lubricant were confiscated from Diddy's homes.
Nigga,
1,000?
nigga, 1,000.
Who pictures that, yo?
1K, nigga. 1K.
Hey, but hold, like real quick though, the interview I just seen today. What was that? The Breakfast Club?
Right.
It was some talk show, and he admitted, like, he really came out and was like, yeah, man, you know, this is what you need for the party. You need alcohol, you need water, you need the heat, no air conditioning.
Damn.
Like, I was like, what?
What the fuck? Like,
Heat,
what you
no
doing?
what?
Like, what the
What-
fuck is
what's
you
the heat
talking
for?
about? He was like, and locked doors.
Oh, shit.
Hell
Yeah,
I was
wild
like, yo,
boy.
man, come on, man.
Smell
No
like a
more
nigga
locked
that's
doors.
must
So,
be
Right, right.
No more locked doors.
There's a club in
Shit.
Dallas tonight. They're having a freak off Friday. They're having free
That's
baby oil
crazy.
with the purchase of a section.
Wait.
Boy.
Nah, bro.
Boy.
I'm glad that's not real. I'm
What
glad
you
that's
mean?
not
That's
real.
real as hell.
That's real?
Then I don't know
That's a
if
real
this
party?
is real right here. 784 dildos have been seized from Diddy's home.
Ah,
Boy.
damn, man.
If that's
That's
real,
a real stat. That's wild. Ain't nothing you can say. 50 have a fucking field day with that.
right.
They said 50's been working on the documentary that he's doing about Diddy. He's been working on it for 10 years, and he just sold it to Netflix.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit, 10?
But fucking
Years?
784 dildos?
Yeah,
That's
I don't think
wild.
that's real, but it's.
But, hey, but look, but what about all of? So what y'all think about all the big executives that's stepping down? And TD Jake stepped down, right? Am I
Did he?
correct?
I didn't see that about
I
Jay.
seen something about that earlier.
Yeah, man.
about TD
Yeah, I
Jakes
think
stepping
he's,
down.
yeah, man, that's crazy work, man.
That is fucking nuts.
Diddy got dirt on everybody.
Power bottom.
Kevin Lyles stepped
Pause.
down. CEO from Nike stepped down, which I don't know. I don't know if that's
Jeez.
part of it. And then Warner Music Group and another music group
Yeah,
person stepped
man.
down.
It's the shake up, man.
Right.
Man, that
Shake
shit,
down.
That shit is crazy, bro.
And then what do we have after that? That what is it? 9F.
Party, so
No,
Yeah,
not that.
LeBron?
I don't know what
hey,
that
that's,
is.
no, ain't no party like a Diddy party. So
That shit
I
ain't
ain't
like
say he was
milk,
with him for 2 years?
A lot
We
of-
ain't make no music.
bro.
Took him shopping.
Nigga,
Stevie J gonna be the first to go down.
yeah, Stevie J is a trip, bro.
That's crazy. But what's crazy is this is federal. So him and R. Kelly might really, you know what I'm saying, fuck around and be at the same spot together. Because I don't see Diddy getting off from none of this. I don't. Is he gonna take a plea bargain or is he gonna take it to trial? His lawyer saying he's gonna take it to trial.
Ratting everybody out.
It'll probably be smart for him to take a plea.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, taking it to trial, bro. I'm like, they gonna give him like the Fed's conviction rate is insane.
98%.
Like,
Right.
dude, I'm like, they don't come at you unless they got all the shit,
Yeah.
and they don't rehearse the judge on everything. So I'm like, yo, and they done laid out all the facts. They know they shit. They know they shit. So I'm like, man, I'm like, unless he just dug up Johnny Crocker from the grave, bro, your ass going to jail.
Bro, all Diddy can say, bro, is I didn't do it. That's it.
No.
That's all he can say. He gonna say,
can't say that.
Nah,
Can't say that shit.
He
at
can't
all.
say that shit.
He is though. He trying to get himself out. Obviously,
Right.
he don't want to be in that position.
Well, the rule is to never say you guilty.
Right.
I'm like, that's when you go into the court. I'm like, when people plead no contest, it's like I'm not saying I'm guilty, but I'm not gonna contest the charges. That's one of those type of deals. So the rule is to never say you guilty, because if you say you guilty, it's just like, yo, you out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, so going in there, he probably will say I didn't do it, but we all know he did do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
He
know
gonna
what
go
I'm
in
saying?
there talking about he didn't
I
do
just
it.
want to see how they get him for sex trafficking, because I mean, they said he was flying to different states with females or whatever, with sex workers or whatever. How that's sex trafficking? You know what I mean?
Well, I'm like, yo, say he's Diddy and he got the money. So he hired 5 prostitutes and
But
he sent them to your house.
He hired them. You know what I'm saying? He ain't kidnapped no prostitutes.
Whatever.
This
Prostitution is illegal.
Prostitution is illegal.
Legal. So it ain't like that's a legal business. Like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? I went to Little Pages. They got their Better Business Bureau number and shit. This is prostitution. If you sent the motherfuckers across lines, that's sex trafficking.
I feel like they gonna get him for sure. Like if they got Bill Cosby, they gonna get.
But now, what singer is that they got like that? It was back in the day. I can't think of his name. It was in the Cadillac Records. Most Def played his part, and that's what they got him for.
Lil Walter.
No. It was
that's what they got him for, though.
The Johnny B. Good songwriter. What's his name?
That's what they arrested him for in the movie.
Yeah, it was the bringing a minor across lines. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, that type shit.
But that was a minor. You know what I'm saying? Diddy ain't fucking with no minors.
How you know?
I mean, that ain't in. That would have said it. It'd have been in the indictment.
Sex trafficking covers a lot of ground, bro. So I'm like, yo, we have to know what the exact definition of sex trafficking is before we could say he ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, whatever their definition of sex trafficking is what they getting them on. And it's not our definition because it's never our definition. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's like they trying to hit him with a RICO too. And what RICO cover?
Call it the Freako.
Yeah, like, yo, the Freako. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo,
that's crazy.
That's wild.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, they try to hit him with all of that shit, man. I'm like, crazy, man. Yeah. I'm like, straight up.
Crazy word.
Pac up there.
All right, one last thing. Go to number 13. And this is for you, Knox. I know you're a big Lil Wayne fan.
Oh, my God.
So we're going to do a one gotta go. DJ Drama, Lil Wayne, Gangsta Grill's dedication, the first one, the first Carter, the Drought 3, or the first No Ceilings. Slimmer, you hooked up to the thing?
I would take out the.
That's tough.
That's like you just picked all the best jokes.
Yeah, you got to make it hard. He got some bullshit I could have put in there. You threw that out quick.
I don't know. I'll probably say the Carter one. I'll take the Carter one out.
Out of all of those?
Out of all of those.
That would be the one.
The Carter one's so dope, though.
It is, but I don't like.
Out of all of those, that would be the one because the Carter one is right when he started to really start becoming the Lil Wayne who he became. Right. He was like, yo, like he was coming out of what was the last album before that was like the 500 Degrees or whatever. So I'm like, yo, that was like, okay, yeah, he's dope. He got a few bars here and there. And then the Carter one, he was like, okay, something changing. Yeah. By the time he hit the No Ceilings and Droughts and all this shit, man, I was like, man, this nigga's an animal.
Mixtape Weezy different. Like, that's why I just like I can't touch no damn mixtape. Like,
he can do them 3 mixtapes right there at the Super Bowl, and all that other shit they talking about, it'll be out the door.
Oh yeah,
about him. You know what I'm saying? What Wayne gonna do at the Super Bowl? What could he do at the Super Bowl?
Yeah, he got a plethora of material. I'm like, yo, he got so much shit going.
That's why I don't know who would be a good opponent for him in the verses. Like, I don't know who would be able to do that because it wouldn't like hits. Like it doesn't. Like the streets is like what really like fuck with this nigga. Like he hasn't really had a lot of big #1 records, but like for him to be as successful as he's been is because of what he was doing with the mixtapes and just dropping all that music.
He's been a part of a lot of big #1 records.
Oh yeah, like
feature
game is crazy.
Yeah, because I'm like, yo, that Lloyd shit still go right now.
You know, like
the
Lloyd shit,
the motto,
Brown shit,
Drake, the motto, fucking
every girl in the world,
Bobby Valentino,
exactly the Miss Officer shit. This motherfucker got like crazy songs.
Oh
man.
yeah.
He could definitely do 15 minutes worth of material at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, easy. All right, shit, let's jump into it, OT.
Yo, so man, we got Knox up in the building right now, man. I'm like, yo, and it's a pleasure for us to have you up here, man. We are honored. I'm like, I've been checking out your stuff, man. And I'm like, how did you fly under the radar? How did we not see you? Man. You know what I mean? That's what's crazy. That's what I'm upset at myself for not knowing this. You know what I mean? I'm like, my cousin from Detroit sent me your Instagram and was like, yo, cuz, check this out. And I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck? And I hit Ramo up, and then I put your joint inside our group chat. Then I'm like, man, had them check your joints out, and I'm seeing some of the songs you produce, crazy dope.
Oh yeah, appreciate
I'm like,
you.
so I'm like, one, I want to ask you, how did you start the journey on becoming a producer, and how did you make that connection from Vegas to Detroit?
How I made the connection was one of my bros, one of my best friends, Aaron. He was showing me a lot of Peasy shit like years ago, like before Peasy is who he is now. You know?
Right.
But he was somebody in Detroit, obviously. But,
Right.
like Peasy, fucking Bang Gang Lonnie, and Shred Gang Moan, like them cats. And you know, I just started listening to him because I was with him like every day. We would be chilling in the coast and shit, just chilling, smoking weed and shit, not doing shit. But you know, I'm just listening to that, and I'm like, yeah, this sound is crazy, you know. And I knew it was gonna be like they were gonna have a run where they were gonna go crazy, and everybody, the world, and even the industry was gonna like try to mimic their sound and you know, things of that nature. So that's how I really got connected with it, and just, you know, just been 10 toes, just listening to Detroit music and you know, doing my homework on who the next artist to blow, or who really making noise right now, and who I connect with on a personal level, you know, things like that. But how I got into producing, I was 14 years old. I was a freshman at Arborview High School. And back then, I think that was what, like 2008, 2009. We were crumping, like buck dancing, like tie-dyes, you know? And I was like started making the tracks for us to dance to, because at Arborview inside, there's like a little stage in the cafeteria, and we would hold battles like every morning and at lunch. Yeah, so the homie Marcus, he's the one who put FL Studio in front of me. And you know, I started just, you know, doing my thing with that. I got in contact with this dude named J-Dot. He was one of my older brother's best friends. Then he became my best friend. We're not cool no more, but you know, he's still doing his thing, I'm pretty sure. But he was like the first person I actually seen like day in and day out just knocking down beats. And at the time, I used to sing in church. I was like my church's children's choir's leading singer. And my dad was like the leading singer of the choir in general. So I was like singing, me and Jada would have tracks and, you know, do all that shit. But I knew it was going to be something I was going to do with music in general. But then I started getting real nice at basketball. So I like, you know, just put the music on the back end, and then just started focusing on my basketball craft. But then when I actually went to college to go hoop, I started getting bored as hell. And I'm just, you know, going to school, going to study hall and shit like that. So I started making music again in 2013. And then that's when I started taking it serious, because I didn't want to accept it. I was low-key in denial when I was in college, but I knew like I wasn't going to be able to do what I needed to do in the classroom to fulfill my wants and my desires on the basketball court.
Right.
You know, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this music shit. So every day in study hall before practice, I ain't do no damn classwork, no homework.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was making beats, and I was, you know, showing my teammates, my boy Thaddeus, he had like some 210s or 212s in his Honda that he drove up from school, from home to school, and I like just test my beats out in his car. Yeah, I started. That's when I really buckled down. I was just like, you know, I'm not looking back.
But that I'm like, that study hall was you doing your homework.
Oh yeah,
you already know.
You was like that on that basketball court.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, man. I never played organized ball, but one of my good friends out here, Chris Willis, they know what I do around the gyms around town and shit. So he was like, man, I'm gonna hit up my coach and tell him that we need you. So his coach wound up hitting me up one day. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be at Canyon Springs on Friday. I need you to come for a tryout. I'm like, bet. So I'm like, this is my chance. Because when I was actually like trying to play basketball in high school, the first time I had a 1.9, not a 2.0. Hold me. You feel me? Like, still let me try out too, even when they said that they wasn't gonna let me try out if I didn't have a 2.0.
Right.
Let me give it my all and everything. I cried. I ain't gonna lie. And then my senior year, I was about to hoop at Cheyenne, and then I had a lot of family problems, you know. So
Right.
so I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna, waste this opportunity. So when he came in there, I had like threw myself a lob because I got a lot of bounce. I threw myself a lob and like caught it and went under my leg and dunked it with the left. And he, like right when he walked in, he seen that. And
Right.
Damn.
And then we just, did the practice, and, shit like that.
You got bounced like
Yeah,
that.
you got-
a coach like, hey, yo, hey.
Yeah.
Y'all check out his IG page. It's on the IG page.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hey, you do some shit like that. We like, all right, you know what? Yeah,
Sign him up.
we gonna make a place for you. Hey, get this man a tutor.
Straight
Fuck,
up.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like that's what happened. He came up to me. It was like, yeah, we like the first thing he said was like, yeah, we're gonna pay for your tuition. And I was like, man, for sure. Like I was hyped.
There it is.
I was turned up, but yeah, then it turned out not being what it really was for me.
Right.
Word.
Yeah.
But school itself.
School itself, yeah, like man, I could get the most rest at night. Right when I get into a classroom setting, I'm sleepy as hell. Right, like, I'm sleepy as all get out. I can't, like, I'm bobblehead. I can't keep my head up. Like, it's terrible. So
Yeah, that's how I was in college. Like,
Man, y'all gotta pop a no-dose.
I just didn't. No, but I got the similar story. I just didn't go. I just stayed at the house and just DJ'd all day. Taught myself how to DJ. I had like 20 records. But, you know what I'm saying? I had like 20 vinyl, but I spun the hell out of the motherfucker every day. Shout out to BG, man, sending me the vinyl through the mail and shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Word. So out of all the artists have you worked with, you know what I'm saying? Which one is your favorite and why?
I'll probably say Sada Baby.
Word.
Sada and Skilla. But
Word.
Sada, I don't know, man. I was like, when I first heard Block Party, I went over to my bro JT crib.
Yeah.
And we was just over there, like again, not doing shit, smoking weed, bullshitting. And I was like, man, put this shit on, man. It's some shit I just scrolled on Instagram. This shit slap. Like, this shit go crazy. So I put it on, and they in there jigging to it. They like, yeah, this shit crazy. I'm like, I'm going to work with them. Like, I'm like, I fuck with his sound, bro. And I'm like, I'm heavy on the Detroit shit right now. So it's like, I gotta work with them. I got to. It's like a must. I have to. So I wound up getting relocated from Vegas to Reno to do construction at Tesla.
Right.
In 2018. And I was doing like fucking like 10 to 13 hours a day over there. And I come home, dude, and just fucking grind on the beats all night. And then, just keep repeating, rinse, repeat. Kept doing that shit. And one day he had put his email on Instagram, but he tagged a lot of producers in the post. It was like, send me some heat, whoop-de-whoop. And I'm sitting there like, man, what should I do? Like, is he only wanting these producers to send him some shit because he tagged them in it? Right. Or is he wanting anybody because he put the email out there?
Right. Yeah,
so I'm like,
put
well,
it out
shit.
there for everybody to see.
Exactly. So I'm like, he put the email out there. Why not? So I sent him a 10-pack. And the first fucking beat in that shit, he wound up using.
Nice.
And I didn't know about it till it actually dropped because he had this project that dropped called Brolic.
Right.
And I was just like, I knew I had sent him some beats, and he, like, literally the project dropped like fucking 5 to 6 days after I sent him them beats.
Wow.
So I'm like, fuck, man, I'm going through them. I had just got home, my baby mama next to me, I'm rolling up. And I'm just going through all of them. I get to, like, I see it's like 3 left. Play the third to last one. Like, fuck. And I know my shit right when it starts.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I play the second to last one. I'm like, oh, hold on. You feel me? I'm like, hold on, this shit's, hold on.
Right.
And then I just heard it. Hey, KNOX, I just fucking just stood up, started screaming. He had so much joy,
Right.
There was so much joy within me, and the passion behind it, man. I started crying and shit. I'm like, bro, this ain't no way. Like, I made this shit happen.
Right.
Like I said I was gonna do it, and I made it happen. Like, dreams do come true. Like,
that's wild.
You feel me? So yeah, I got the placement. I commented under his post like right when he dropped it because it was so wild because like he dropped the project and I'm going to listen to it. I hear that shit, I'm tripping out. Then I get back on Instagram and I see him actually promoting it, but the video he's promoting is like just like one of those still pictures, but with video sound behind it, and it's my song.
Right.
And I'm like, immediately, I produced this. You know what I mean? He followed me right away. Hey, you
Nice.
hard. And then everybody else started
Word.
following me. You feel me? Like just all the other producers, all the other artists and things like that. His manager, Juan, he tapped in with me and, you know, told me to send him some shit. So I just got to flooding shit, like just flooding them. And then, you know, that's when I started getting my placements with Skilla Baby as well in GT.
Nice.
So
Nice.
That's dope.
And so I'm like, you said you was recording with him up there in Hitman Studios, right?
yeah, well, he wasn't. I wasn't recording like. He wasn't recording nothing on my beat. Like it was. I think it was Hitman's beat, but it was like a feature. Somebody had just paid for it, so he was just knocking out a feature real quick before we actually went to, down to Big Jerk because that's where we was gonna be.
Yeah. I know he be at Big Jerk all the time. He come
Yeah.
out here.
So we were just stopping by real quick, but again, KB came through. It was a grand time. We was turned up. All went to a Big Jerk together. We just all turned up on the stage, and that's why I like. I really fuck with Sada too. You feel me? Because he's really down to earth. He's a human, man. It's easy to get these celebrities and people like so high, like on a pedestal in your head to where you forget that they're human. You'll go ask for autograph in the fucking bathroom. Like you'll do like stupid shit like that to where it's like, come on, dude. Like just take a step back, take a breather. And he just like you and me. But yeah, he cool, man. He cool people. We go to the bars and shit when he out here. I ride with him and his shit. So
nice.
We just got a great relationship that started on music, but it turned out to a personal thing. Like I'll hit him up, ask him how he doing, things like that.
Nice.
Even if he don't hit back right away, or because dude got 3 phones.
Right.
He's a busy dude. He taking care of other people, shit like that. When you got some type of money like that, like you got people counting on you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I definitely give him as much space as possible and shit like that. But me and him, we're like that's my brother right there too.
Nice.
That's dope.
And so was he the conduit for the connection with Cash Doll?
No, so that was Cold Cash Black, the producer who produced the Whole Lot of Choppers record. Yeah, so he produced a lot of other Sada shit and Skilla shit too. Like he actually was in the studio with them when they like first started type shit. Well, I don't know about Sada, but I know for Skilla, like Black told me about like this. They called it the basement out in Detroit. That's where he used to record.
Okay.
And Skilla would be in there recording with them. But
When you first started, I know he was talking outside about equipment and everything, but when you first started, was it FL?
Yeah, FL Studio.
Yeah, so you just been rocking with it for the whole.
Yep, that's the only one I really wanted to take my time and learn. It looked the easiest, but again, when I first popped it open, I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, what are all these little blocks and what is like,
Right, facts.
I just told me, it was like, man, just touch shit and listen. Just press buttons and listen to what it do, and you'll figure it out.
Hey, that's probably like the best advice
Advice
you
in
can
the
give
world
for
right
that.
there.
Because looking at it, it'll intimidate you immediately. You'll see that and be like, man, this shit look like fucking Buck Rogers, some old crazy ass, like out of this world shit. Like what the fuck?
Shout out to King too, man. My son, man, sent me a video of him making his beats, man. I called the other day, man. I'm in there making beats. I'm like, that's crazy.
How old is he?
That's great. 13, right? 14?
13.
14.
Yeah,
14.
early.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
So Knox, what's your next goal you want to accomplish?
Man, I need more hit records, man. I need a plaque. I need a plaque that I earn that I gotta pay for.
Right.
right. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you gotta
Like, I
pay
want
for the
them
plaque.
troubles. Like, I want to be able to get online and complain about why you gotta
pay
something
for
I
your
earned.
platinum plaque.
You're right.
Right.
But I see you on your way, man. I'm like, and you tapped in with the right people, man. That's for
What
real.
I'm trying to be, man. Real relationships equals real results. you know?
Absolutely.
My
Man.
dad.
Hey, I'm stealing that.
my dad big on networking. Like there's people that stop me just going down the street. Like my last name is Alves, and they'll just see me and be like, "You look like an Alves," and it's because of my dad. Like my dad's just a well-known individual,
Okay.
and he knows a lot of people. I've always asked him, for advice or answers, things like that. If he has a connect somewhere, which he usually always does.
Right.
Anybody who used to come to Vegas, they would hit my dad up. I guess it started to get annoying to him a little bit because damn, all y'all want to do is use me for what I could do. But I mean, I get it. But yeah, I'm big on the networks and building and maintaining those real relationships as well.
Right.
Word.
Yeah, because after you build them, you got to maintain them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right.
Exactly.
This is a question we've been asking lately: loyalty or respect?
Man, that's a tough one for me. It's like a two-way street because it's like why can I have them both? But respect is a big thing, and like what I've been going through recently and shit like that, just in my personal life, like respect is a very big thing for me right now. Loyalty, I'll say this: everything has its pros and cons,
Right.
But that's a good question. That's a hard one for me to really answer. Like, which one would I rather have? Like,
Right.
But I think you answered it pretty. That's the first time we got that one though. Why can't I have them both?
Yeah,
for real.
Your answer is your answer.
Yeah. Word up.
Yeah. So, within the city, what's some of your favorite artists to work with inside Las Vegas?
So I haven't worked with a lot, man. But Just Doe, yeah, he going crazy.
I actually went and listened to that album y'all dropped.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Yeah.
I was gonna ask you that too. Did you produce that whole album?
No, just what was it, number 5 and 6 or
Ugly
6
or
or
something?
7?
Is that one of the name of the songs?
No, it's One of One that I produced with him and Sada Baby, and then I think it's called Off White something. That's him and T. Mullen Jr. from the Ravens. He got an actual NFL player on there. I'm like, oh shit,
That's wild as hell.
yeah.
Like shit.
But
You got somebody from the NFL.
yeah, Just Doe.
Mhm.
Who else have I worked with out here? The homie, he go by the K, I think now. Him, the homie Silent 313, Dez, that's his name. He going crazy too. He low key sound like 4-2 Doug, to be honest. Like,
Oh wow.
he has a lot like I don't know if it's the pitch or like not the actual bars and shit like that. But it's like the pitch,
Like the pitch of his voice and stuff, like the way he do his tone.
Yeah, and he go crazy though. I fuck with him. But yeah, him and Just Doe. Of course, my nigga KD, like that's probably number one. Me and him, like our chemistry is great. And just off of how I manifested the Sada Baby record and shit, me and him manifested our placement with Savvy Third and Compton Ass TG as well.
Oh damn!
So,
Wow.
Yeah, so we got a placement with them on Savvy Third's Snowboy 2 project. It's called Betrayed.
Wow.
Okay, I'm like, man, you out here
What
working.
artist OT would you suggest that if you had to throw one out there Vegas that he hasn't worked with, that you would be like, man, you fuck with him?
Weibo.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Weibo and
in Vegas?
Landlord.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Weibo
I've been
and
trying to
Landlord.
work. I ain't gonna lie, I've been trying to work with Weibo, man. He going crazy.
What about
He
you?
going
What about
crazy.
you,
I've
Ray
been-
son?
The Two C's. Two
All
C's
right.
got that joint with Vezo.
Yeah.
So that seems like that's only right.
Yeah,
for sure.
Me, it'd be like Landlord and Weibo.
Landlord, yeah.
I used to,
Landlord.
he don't know it, but I've hooped with him before at Dula.
The goddess.
So I done seen
The goddess. Yep.
Yeah, I heard of her too. My boy Tony,
Miracle King.
he had put me on to her.
YSK.
Yeah.
I've worked with Socks.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Liz Socks and James West. They got
Dope.
they got some shit together on one of my beats when I wasn't even going by KNOX. It was still KNOX, but it wasn't KNOX. Like KNOX is that wave. It was hard KNOX. That's what I was going by. And I had the most terrible tag. Like even on that, even on that Savvy Third song, you feel me? You hear my shit just come in hard KNOX. It's like, who the fuck is this? You feel me? Who the hell is this guy? But yeah, me and KD, we were on the phone. And I told him, I'm like, bro, I got this loop I just did. Like, this shit go crazy. Like, I need you to do something with it. So I sent it to him. He was like, all right, bet, I'm gonna hit you back soon. So he hit me back. He sent it to me. We on the phone. I'm like, I'm listening to him. I'm like, bro, you really went dumb. Like, this crazy, gang. Like, on me. I'm like, but we got to get this to somebody now. you know.
Right.
So I'm just looking on IG. I'm looking at every like West Coast artists that we listen to, who we could get it to. And I don't know, I had a real good feeling about Savvy. I sent that shit to his email that was in his bio, the management email.
Right.
And I put my number in there, all that shit, but nobody never reached out to me. One of my niggas, D, his friend Key, he had reached out to me and was like, "Hey, you got a placement with Savvy Third?" I'm like, I swear to God, I heard your tag.
That's crazy.
I'm like, for sure. So he sent the song to me, and I'm like, no fucking way, like, because we only sent him that one beat,
right?
And then that one beat, makes the album, makes the cut, like. That was a great feeling.
That was a 3-point shot.
So when you get a placement like that, they don't reach out to you and let you know. You know what I'm saying?
Not always, man. Not always. Like Sada with Sada and them. Like I'll usually get like the MP3 or like the rough mix from the engineer, from Chris. You feel me? But that's not always.
Right.
Like I probably got like 30. Unreleased tracks with just me and Sada, you feel me, on my phone, but I know it's way more than that on one of his engineer's computer.
Right.
But yeah, we don't always do it. Like even with like a song could drop and the paperwork won't get done like right away. Gotcha. I mean, I see that happen a lot in the industry, man. Like especially with producers, they want you to send what they need immediately, and you go ahead and wait on your compensation.
Hurry up and wait.
You know? So you haven't had to chase down your publishing or nothing like that yet?
No. Thankfully, I had did my own research and homework on that type of shit. So I had already registered with a PRO and things of that nature. But when I initially did get that placement, I was like, okay, let's buckle down. Let me go ahead and try to register these songs. And then at first it was kind of hard getting in contact with everybody and trying to get their real names, like, the legal names for the legal documents. But everything worked out fine. And then I had, it's a producer who's going crazy right now with Sada and Skilla, MIAJC. Me and him was on a phone call, and he was telling me, I should sign up for Song Trust and shit like that to, get my mechanicals and things like that.
Song Trust, BMI, ASCAP, all of that.
So I did all that.
Yeah.
And, I got the ball rolling. And then I started having different admins reach out to me too. So, but
That's
what's
man.
up,
man.
That's what's up, man. I'm like, yo, man, I wish we could sit up here and talk about this shit all day. Because, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, I just want to hear all the stories and shit. But I'm like, man, it's our time to wrap it up, man. I'm like, you got to tell the people where they can reach you at.
Oh, shit. Instagram, man, at Knox, this, that way. It will be at knox.tdw. We going to turn this shit up, man. We going to turn this shit up. We going to keep working. We going to keep manifesting. We going to keep our head locked in and, try to limit the distractions that this damn city brings, man.
Absolutely. Hey, shit, you locked in with us now, man. You Fifth Element family now, so you know what I mean?
My pleasure,
like
man.
straight up. You know what I'm saying? Rainbow, where they can reach you at, baby?
The Ray Sun Report on YouTube, 420 in Vegas, everywhere you listen to podcasts. At Ray Sun 724 on Twitter and IG, and that's it. Bye-bye.
Yo, Slimbo.
DJ Slim, DJ SLIMM, real simple. And shout out to Eccentric Glow for all your hair and skincare needs. Mr. North Las Vegas Barbershops and Divine Graphics, INK. You know what I'm saying? And Black Transit, y'all look out. We coming.
You know what I mean? Sevy
Smooth._.K. Once again, smooth._.K. All Instagram. You did what I'm saying, and that's it.
Yo, and you can reach me at OT from the D. That's OTFRUMTHAD on IG. You can reach the Fifth Element at the Fifth Element Hip Hop, the number 5 TH Element Hip Hop. And you can reach us on our website, www.fifthelementhip-hop.com. And I'm going to say it every single time. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, I need that. That's for the people in the back. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Talk to him.
Shout out to my man Q the Barber for always keeping us right. You know what I mean?
They taking all fades over there.
Yes, sir. What's that address?
2077 North Jones behind the Burger King.
Yes, sir. And with that being said, hey, yo, you can reach Slim at Mariposa all the time. You know what I mean?
Man.
Spinning and stuff.
And we do be playing the local, man. Y'all gotta tap in, man. Y'all gotta come
Absolutely.
through.
Absolutely. And with that being said, hey, Sevy Sev, you gonna take us out today?
Man, let's do it, man. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You better be like and subscribe with your glass.
We out.
Yeah. You already know that it's evident. You're rocking with East God, enough envelopment. Probably should run for president. The Black Wolf walk in the woods, feel like the Revenant. I had to embellish it. MC on the beat, like OT from the D. Just pass me the rock, I'ma pull it up from the 3. I see strange things like 11. And when I'm on the mic, I get them hype like DJ 7 or DJ Slim. In Hollywood, like I'm Boog. They know I'm the one. Man, the knowledge come from the dreads. This X-ray son, peace, love, and unity. You gotta give it your best. And you say that you got them bars, well, we gon' give them a test. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ain't say it right, please say it one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4.